Alright, so this is how to hop barspin. First off, I'm going to start by saying that you don't, like a lot of people say you need to cut your bars down to raise your seat to pinch it. That kind of stuff, you don't really need to do that. Just get your bike as comfortable as possible. If you like your seat high, ride it high. If you like your bars narrow, cut them down. Just get it as comfortable as possible. Feel okay while you're throwing tricks. There are some pointers that you can actually use to throw bars quicker or cleaner. So take your throwing hand and grab right inside the grip, just like one finger inside the grip, or just right on the edge of the grip, and you can throw pretty quick. It's a smaller rotation if you're slap catching, or you can push off the grip. That's what this, oh, you're not hearing it, but sometimes you'll hear a grip slap sound, like when it snaps back to the bar when people do bar spins. So if they're holding in here, they get a lot more leverage because they can hold on to this and just push the grip around, and makes the bar spins a lot faster. If you want to practice the throwing of the bars, so I just put the foot that I ride forward down, push the bars out, get a little over them, just flick the bars. And if I'm sitting at a stoplight or in between tricks in a game of bike or whatever, just throw that until you get them clean every time. Clean and fast, and that'll get you comfortable with the motion of bar spins. Alright, so what you need for bar spins, you need to be able to hop a pretty good height and be comfortable taking at least one hand off the bar if you're doing slap catches. If you don't know what a slap catch is, it's where you kind of bus drive it around like a steering wheel. Yeah, be comfortable taking your hands off the bars, be able to hop a good height. If you can only hop this high, you're not going to have the time to throw the bars around. A lot of my bar spins, I only hop about mid-spoke to upper tire, but if you're able to hop a good height, then I wouldn't be worried about not getting the bars around. So other things you might want, whatever. I wear Shin Guards all the time because bar spins, it takes a while to get consistent at them, so you never know. Even if you're good at them, you may throw and miss or something, slip, pedal bite, it never feels good. So I wear my Shin Guards all the time, and they help a lot for bar spins because you just get the confidence to throw it because you don't feel like you're going to get hurt. I don't wear a helmet, but it's probably a good idea because if you go off the back end, which can happen a lot actually, you might hit your head. So there's something to think about. Alright, so the actual throwing of the trick, practice bunny hopping around, like I said, mid-spoke to upper tire. Get used to hopping around there, and then don't just try to hop and level out. And also, yeah, because if you hop and level out, your knees probably aren't going to be back, you're just going to be like over the bike. So even if you pinch after you level out, you're not going to have the room. And don't try to hop and in the air go like this to see if you have clearance. It's not accurate at all. When I do that, it looks like I'll hit the back of my leg, and then when I throw bar spins, I have a ton of clearance because it's kind of instinct to push the bars away. And I try, instead of just leveling out, right as I'm about to, is when I push the bars forward to throw them, and I lock my knees and then throw it, and that helps a lot. So think about that. Instead of leveling out, then locking your knees back or pushing back or clamping the seat or cranks, lock them right as you're pushing the bars forward to level out. Last step is when you're going to actually want to throw the bars. I don't know, it's basically just think about it as simply as possible. If you go into it thinking, all right, I got to remember each step, you're not going to even have time to think about everything while you're in the air. It's just going to take too long. Think about it as simply as possible. Think, hop, lock your knees back, push your arms forward, and throw. And it'll just come, and it's just easy. Bar spins, after I threw my first one, I realized they're really not that hard. They're more scary than they are hard, and they didn't take me very long to learn. A long time ago, I do little two-tire hops and try to just throw it, and I wouldn't land them. And then one day, I just was like, all right, I just got to go throw these. And I actually did real bunny hops and just threw the bars. Took me about 15 minutes, and I landed it. And it's just kind of devotion and being comfortable with your bike. So, like I said, as you're going up right as you want to level out, instead of leveling out and then pinching, push your bars forward and lock your knees. Then you've got all this room just to throw the bars, and it's really easy. And it's also easy to bail out that way because you've got all the room away from your bars, so you can just push it. So those are a lot of tips for bar spins. It's a lot to comprehend, but it's really easy once you get that. Just like I said, think about it simply. If you think about it simply, it's a really, really fun and easy trick to learn. You just got to be confident.